As you could probably guess from the intro to this video, we have made it to Florida. In our last video, we were leaving New Orleans and we went through Mississippi, Alabama, and then into Florida. We had a couple stops and then arrived into Florida 5 days ago. And we've just spent the last few days kind of getting our affairs in order. Tim actually had a really good idea to rent a car because we had a lot of stuff that we needed to do. So that has come in very handy. Well done, Tim. Yay. Today, we've decided to go for a little walk at Hillsborough River State Park. We actually signed up for an annual pass so we can get into all the other state parks while we're down here. But today we're doing the Seminole Trail, which is a
4-mile hike. Should take about an hour and, well, according to all trails, an hour and 10 minutes. But with Jamie taking photos and video, it'll be about a 2-hour walk.
And what are we gonna see?
We're going to see a suspension bridge and maybe an alligator.
Ooh. We do have alligator warnings around here, so hopefully we can see one from far away.
So when we were in San Diego and met up with Jesse and Angela, Angela was using her phone to identify different species of birds and brush and bushes and trees and stuff like that. And so I downloaded the app that she was using called Seek. And what you do is you use your camera to point it at different flora and fauna, and it will hopefully identify it for you, and you can take a picture and add it to your library and so on and so forth. But it's been kind of fun learning the different types of cacti and different types of palms that we're now seeing in Florida, and all the different birds and stuff. So it's been pretty fun. That's what I'm doing as we're walking around.
And I say it's like Pokemon and he's got to catch them all.
Yep.
It's like he adds them to his Pokédex.
Basically.
Once you get to the Seminole Trail, it is actually a loop. You can go either way, but there are markers going in ascending order. So we've chosen to go that way, which is clockwise. And there's 14 markers and it's 3.4 miles. It'll probably take us like 5 hours.
You said it.
We just made it to the halfway point. Now we're off the river and heading back through the forest, through the jungle.
Still no gators.
But we didn't manage to see any gators. Probably because there was a lot of kayakers. So I'm sure they probably scared them off. So maybe we'll come back on a weekday and go on a kayak and see if we can see some on the river.
Not too up close.
It rained this morning and that has made the backside of the loop quite muddy, and it's almost like a clay mud, so it's very slippy. We probably should have wore our hiking boots.
Yes, we should have.
There's also lots of little bobbly guys.
Cockleburrs.
Cockleburrs, as Tim calls them. So when we were walking a little bit back, we passed a group and they said that further along there was some wet patches and some washout up until I think They said marker 11. We thought we had passed it all. And then we came to this. Basically all along here, which is the actual path, is just absolutely drenched. It continues all the way over there. This is relatively dry, but still pretty muddy. So now I have to figure out a way over there. Wish me luck. We made it through what we hope is the worst of the marshy part. But we still have about another mile to go. So we'll see how bad it gets. We finally made it to the end of the Seminole Trail.
Woo!
Now we just have to get back to the car.
As wet as it was.
It was wet.
It was very wet at the end.
But now back to the car. Just got back to the car after the hike. It was about 3 hours it took us. And at the end, we got a little bonus surprise.
A gator.
We saw a gator.
It was a big gator, and there were people standing right near it to the point where the ranger had to come by and yell at them to get away from the gator because it was that close.
Yeah, they were not being very smart.
No.
But it was on the other side.
Gator was very upset because he lost his next meal.
But now we just go back to the car, and since we went on a 4-mile, 3-hour hike, we're going for lunch.
We're very slow thanks to Ansel Adams over here.
Oh, really, Mr. Scanning every second tree and plant?
Don't know what you're talking about. Let's go eat.
So we're going to eat lunch.
Let's go.
Well, how was your first Culvers experience?
It was good. The burger was really good. I liked the char on it, and the ice cream was top notch.
So I'd say that's a success.